Hello everybody. I'm pretty sure you read the title. I think you know what I'm gonna do, right? With this like whole Minecraft thing, I swear down, I'm just gonna like stay in this world because if I make a new world every single time, I'm just gonna get iron, bro. I'm not good at this game. I'm just gonna get iron and every single video we're just gonna get iron. So it's either we go to another game to have our little talk sessions or we stay on this. But I mean it doesn't really matter. I did not know Minecraft music was playing. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll get copyrighted for that. Yikes. Anyways. So, you read the title. Sad times, bro. Sad times. How do I stop this music? It's so loud, bro. Listen. Dun, dun, dun. It is nice though, I won't lie. If I get copyrighted, bro, I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, bro. Anyways, cool. Where did my boat go? Don't know. It's under the ocean. There was this girl, man. It took me a really long time to start. Remember in the last video, I said I had this childhood lover, like I lost my childhood lover. So I told y'all that me and the childhood lover were on and off. What I didn't mention is that while we were on and off, me and her were getting with other people, and one of my other person was the one that I'm currently talking about. I'm not dropping names again in this video. I'm not dropping names. She was good, man. She was amazing. But then she had to relocate to another country. And that was lame, but you know, we still made it work, and I was okay with making it work because that's my baby, bro. So as that's going on, as me and the childhood lover are on and off, me and this one are also on and off. So when me and the childhood lover stop, then me and this one get back. It's weird, and I'm not a hoe. I don't have hoes. I don't have a lot of girls. I know what you're probably thinking. This is the second girl you're talking about in just 4 videos, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. Like I don't even get girls like that. And me and her, we had a blast. The relationship was wonderful. It wouldn't work sometimes because of, you know, personal reasons that, you know, I can't really get into for my 3 people that watch this video. But it worked when it worked. When it worked, it was amazing. And whenever it flopped, no one wanted it to flop, you know. We always wanted it to just work. We just wanted it to work. So we'd be with each other, even though it was hurting both of us. We just wanted this to work. It has to work. And so instead of, you know, dealing with our own personal issues, we just kept on trying and that was detrimental, bro. It wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy at all. And so we had gotten back together, like this is our last time getting back together. I had messaged her because remember I told you now she lives in a different country, so it's still pretty iffy. Online relationships are not something you should be getting into. They are horrible unless you like know this girl or you've seen her. Don't get in an online relationship. It honestly sucks, bro, because now you'll just be it's horrible, dude. Just don't do it. So the last time we ended was because of the fact that it was, you know, too long online. Like I hadn't seen her in so long and she hadn't seen me, so we just couldn't do it anymore. So she wanted us to be friends up until she comes back to South Africa. And I wasn't fucking with that, bro. Oopsie, I'm gonna blur that out. I wasn't messing with that, bro. I didn't like the fact that you know, you wanna go and be by yourself while I'm here trying to fix us, and you know, you don't think it'll work. But then she's like, no, how about we stay friends up until I come to SA? And I'm like, no, bruh, no, I'm not trying to do any of that. But that's my love, though, you know? Like, her and my childhood lover, bro. Bro, those two, I swear to God, bro. Those are my babies, bruh. Those are my babies. So, so, yeah, she had to go. She cut me off, and she said, "Well, you're being mean to me." Because I told her that I didn't want to, be friends up until she comes to SA. Like, I'm still trying to make sure, you're not talking to anybody else. Why would I want you to talk to anybody else, bruh? Like, you my girl, bruh. Like, why would I? Bro, no. So then, yeah, we stopped things. And then, recently, the news, I don't know if you can do the math or whatever, you'll find out that her country, not the country that she's in, but the country that she originated from, like her tribe, her people, they're getting bombed. They're getting bombed right now because of certain countries that I'm not gonna mention because this isn't a political channel. And I was like, oh nah, bro, don't do that. Don't do that one. Like, bro, I hope she's okay. I hope my baby, my darling, is okay because, like, you're my ex, but I still love you. You know what I'm saying? And so I messaged her. All my friends said I shouldn't. Every last one of them said I shouldn't message this ex. And what did I do? I ignored them because what do they know, bro? Like, dude, this isn't their relationship, bro. They don't know anything. I'm joking. I love y'all because I know y'all are probably watching this. But she accepted my follow request, and then we started talking, and it was calm. Like, me and her don't have bad blood. Like, I could never have bad blood to her, bro. Like, she's just a little baby, bro. She's just a baby, bro. She's not a baby. She's not a baby. She's a grown woman. It's just, she's just my baby. She's my baby. So it wasn't bad blood. Like, the conversations were amazing. We were catching up, talking about family and all of our issues that resided within the family. We didn't talk about our own issues, but we talked about issues that we had in our families, like relatives and all that other stuff. I don't know why we didn't talk about the issues we had in the past, but I guess it was for the best now in hindsight that we didn't talk about that. And so I messaged her. I said, well, I'm glad you're not getting bombed and shit. And she laughed, and yeah, she's not getting bombed, of course. I mean, she's responding, and she left the country that they were bombing. And oh my god. And so I'm about to tear up right now. And so I asked her, oh, what religion are you? Because she had an issue with her religion. Like, she wasn't necessarily Christian, yet at the same time she also wasn't Muslim. She was Christian or Muslim. Like, she was fighting this whole Muslim thing because her parents wanted her to be Muslim, but she wanted to be Christian. And then she told me, funny enough, Winnie, I'm actually Christian. I was like, oh, I'm actually Muslim. Oh my god. No, she's fucking hell. I probably need to restart this whole video. I'm not doing that, though. She said she's Muslim. I said, oh, that's weird because you've been fighting to be Christian this entire time for the past couple of years. And then she's like, well, yeah, funny story, I have to be Muslim. I'm like, why? And she said because of the future and stuff. She was being very she wasn't telling me everything. She was being extremely secretive. And I told her to stop beating around the bush. Like, why aren't you Christian anymore? And then she told me that she was engaged. Yes, and the only way her family would accept her being engaged was if the partner was Muslim and if both of them were Muslim. And that right there put a hole in my chest, man. It's not every day you find out that your teenage lover is engaged. Yeah, you really have all these, dreams, bro, all these like fantasies of being with them, you know? I for one would constantly, make plans, like all the things I would get, all the things, I would wear, they would all, surround her. If that makes sense, I'm not sure. Look how pretty this guy is, bro. This is so nice. This is why I don't play Bedrock, bro. But like, yeah, all the things I would get would surround her, and everything was just, based off her. And so it's really disheartening when you find out the person that you've based your life around is now engaged. And of course, I mean, like, bro, I have to be happy for her, bro. Like, I'm not I am selfish. Like, I wanted her I wanted her all to myself, and I can't have that anymore. And that sucks. And after she told me she was engaged, the conversation became drier and drier, not because she felt awkward, but because I just couldn't hold up my end of the conversation anymore. I was just not being a good conversation man, which makes sense. I finally found this treasure. Do you know how long it took me to find this treasure, bro? That's crazy. They should really change this whole thing, this whole treasure map thing, like make the X smaller. And I told her that I was so happy for her. And then she said, yeah, life happens. And I bro, like, what am I supposed to do? I then said, well, I hope you invite me to the wedding. I would love to come to your wedding. And then she laughed. She didn't really give me a response. And a lot of things in that conversation were supposed to be said. We both wanted to say a lot of things, but out of respect of her new partner and everything, we didn't say anything, because some things are better left unsaid. And yeah, man, I told her that we don't really have to talk anymore, because I wouldn't like if my partner was still talking to her ex. And of course she said, oh no, I understand. Yeah. And that's kind of where we left off. I didn't really ask too much questions about him. I already know who he is, because I stalked all of her socials and I found out who he was. Yo, y'all have to understand that's my love, bro. Like, I gotta find out. He looks okay, I guess. He looks not okay as in like a physical sense. Like, he looks good for her. He looks good for her, and I am happy for them. I'm not. I am though. I am. Am I? I don't know. I don't know, bruh. So yeah, man, my teenage lover is engaged, and that makes me realize that I'm low-key old as hell, and I gotta find my own way in life. And that did I message her, by the way, guys? Did I message her so that I could find out whether I could get back with her? No, because one, I don't do online relationships. I thought I was so badass for walking through those creepers, bro. Did you see that? I thought I was so cool for doing that. Nigga, no, you not cool, bruh. Stop it. Nigga thinks he's a dream. Yeah, bro. So, I don't think I messaged her to start that relationship again, because that would be weird, bro. Like, don't go back to your exes, bruh. But finding out that she had moved on to that extent. Jesus, did my screen just go off? Finding out that she had, moved on to that extent, bro. Like, God, like, yeah, sure, like, get a boyfriend, yeah, but get engaged, my nigga, like, that's for life, bruh. Like, you really, like, and but we didn't really talk about the guy. Like I said, we didn't talk about the guy. So yeah, man, she's all happy and dandy and stuff. They're not getting married yet because he has things in life that he has to fix up. So, I still have some time. I'm joking. Yeah, they're not getting married yet, but that's beautiful. Life moves on. The earth is constantly moving, and so should you, I guess. And be like the earth. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.